You're listening to Straight Outta Motherhood Mom Humour Podcast, featured weekly on their local radio show, The Motherhood Radio, KAKU 88.5 FM, the voice of Maui. Broadcasting out of the south end of Maui, Hawaii, here's your hosts, Ali B and Sarah Rodriguez.
Broadcasting Straight Outta Motherhood.
That's right, podcast number 8.
Oh my gosh, we're already on 8.
Can you believe it? We have another special guest, Sarah.
We have Bianca Bishop in the house.
It's our main bae. It's our main oil bae from Young Living Essential Oils, which we can actually say on our podcast that we absolutely love Young Living Essential Oils. And it's kind of a thing in our households.
Yeah.
It wasn't for a long time. Like, I was just like a regular Clorox chick.
Yeah, we all were.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until I discovered oils. And like, there's a lot of different oils, like doTERRA, Young Living. You can buy them at Walmart. You can buy them everywhere. And everyone has their own favorite brand. But Young Living is ours.
Yeah. Yes.
And this distributor right here is the mom to check out.
Seriously.
And not only do we like to talk to her about oils, but we like to talk to her about being a mom, doing a business as a mom, because we know, like, you were juggling it all today already.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's only like 10.
Yeah.
It's 10 a.m.
It's only 10 a.m. So let's put your mic up close to you.
Thank you.
All right, so we're talking Young Living Essential Oils and Sex today, because that was a really good popular episode.
Exactly. We're talking about sex, baby.
And we know most married couples struggle with certain things like sex. So
we do. We actually have some fun facts. So there could be some, factors that can affect your sex life. And that could be stress. Anxiety, depression, self-esteem. Yep.
All of those things.
All of those things.
I think all those things deteriorate once you have a baby and your body looks like a ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or at least you feel like your body looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like your husband doesn't notice. He's like, vagina. You're like, but look at all of this. He's like, I don't see it. One track mind.
Yeah.
So I think essential oils can, not only help sex be better, but it can also make you feel better.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's a lot of factors. They've been doing it since ancient history times.
Forever.
Forever.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's not new. A lot of people are like, oh, it's this new fad. It's this new thing. It's like, no, it's literally been around for thousands of years.
So before we get into the real sex and oil conversation, because we have you all the time on our local show, but we never really talk to you about, like, just who you are.
Oh,
and, like, we find these little tidbit things out, like, wait, you married your childhood sweetheart?
Yeah.
Wait, you guys are too cute. Or then she's like, oh, yeah, I just went on vacation because my friends were making a movie, but nothing.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, who is this girl? You know what I mean? I just randomly meet her. I'm randomly meeting her at t-ball games and jiu-jitsu classes now, and we're on the...
Which I love it, honestly.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of cool. We kind of, like, we just see each other everywhere now.
Yeah, and even just, like, to brag on you a minute, when we were at jiu-jitsu, my boys were kind of, like, crazy, and you're just like, it's fine. Yeah. And in my mind, I'm like, this is the worst thing ever, but you're so encouraging.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like my kids were a weirdo.
No.
You know,
Or being judged.
Yeah, no, you know what?
Good.
Little boys are little boys. And, until they know the rules, they're just little boys, So.
And when they're a year apart, they, like...
And, I think that...
rivalry.
Well, you didn't get to meet Jack and Mitch. I don't think Jack and Mitch were over there. Those are the twins that are our son's classmates, and they are in the same class.
Yeah.
And they're very competitive, and they're the same age. So you're going to get those brother dynamics in there, and then they'll switch them up. And I think it'll be good for them.
I think so too.
I think it's going to be great. So what I want to know is, where are you originally from, and how did you get to Maui?
Yeah, so I'm originally from just north of Seattle, Washington. Grew up there my whole life. Yeah, grew up there my whole life. And then when Ian and I, my husband and I, had graduated high school, we decided to go to UH Manoa over
my
Oahu.
gosh, okay.
Yeah, so we were there for a year. We were engaged. We're like, we'll wait till we graduate to get married. Like, let's do college and all that. And then after a year, we were like, man, why are we waiting? Like, what's the point? Aww. And so we actually, my parents and a few of my siblings had ended up moving to Maui, just like out of just family stuff. And so they moved here. And Ian and I were like, well, why don't we just like get married over there? We had a super small wedding. It was just us and our extended family.
Oh, that's
like,
nice, though.
It was so nice. It was perfect. And then we just decided to stay.
So that's very cute.
It's a good story.
I love that. And you guys met in like elementary school.
Yeah, so we met when we were like
holy cow,
that's
people.
so cute.
Like seriously, you know
this
when you're at the
doesn't happen
playground
anymore.
and you're like, it's marriage Monday. And you're like, this shit's legit. I'm marrying you. 20 years. Catch me downstairs.
Yeah, right? So we were best friends for like talked every day for like I don't even know 10 not even like maybe not 10 years but like 6 forever. And then in high school we were like 16 and I was done waiting for him to like make a move. So one day I just like kissed him and then we were together ever since.
Oh my god. And he was like that typical boy.
He was like yeah. What? Huh? So
she likes me.
It was, yeah.
She likes me, Mikey.
Yeah.
And so now they have 2 beautiful little rambunctious little boys.
How old are your boys?
They are 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
And you guys have been married how many years now?
8 years.
8 years. Wow.
This is interesting.
And so, okay, so you were a stay-at-home mom.
Yes.
You were, like, what's your husband do for a living?
He is one of the directors at the Volkswagen dealership on Island.
Oh, no way. We got to stop recording this. I got questions.
Oh.
I know people over there.
You do?
That I don't like.
Oh, no. I can't wait to hear what's happening.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we'll save that for later.
Yeah,
right?
we'll talk about that gossip later.
So Volkswagen brought you over here. You're a stay-at-home mom.
Yes.
You're at home. You're like using essential oils, or you were like, hey, this is kind of cool. What made you say, you know what? I think I'm going to take that leap and I'm going to start my own business.
So business side of it, the lady that I enrolled with, I was watching her do her business, talking about it casually. I liked the way she did it. I liked her vibe, and I knew that when my youngest went to school, I needed something to put my energy into. I knew for me, I couldn't just stay home alone.
Right.
I knew I have a history of postpartum depression, and I knew that it would get me in
Us
my
too.
head.
Yeah, we talk about postpartum depression.
Yeah.
We need to have a whole episode on it because
yeah.
it really, there's some things that need to be addressed.
Yeah, and so I knew that if I was left, I would get in my own head.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be proactive in that. And
Right.
so I thought about it for a while, and it just seemed like a fit. And so I just kind of was like, I'm going to do this.
Wow.
And then I did.
That's great.
And you just jumped in.
Yeah,
and,
that's the way to do it.
We talk
Jump
about
in.
it almost every single episode. You know, you can't do something that you've never done before unless you take that first step.
And that's the
then
hardest
that
part.
second step.
Yeah.
And that third. And I think, you know, we all were like, but my husband's working. Is this the right thing for me?
Yeah.
Was your husband totally supportive
Yeah.
right out the jump?
He was on board.
Yeah.
He was like, he
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I love that too. Because my husband was the one that got me into oils. Just totally randomly, like off of a construction site. I was like, I have cramps. And he's like, try this. Try this. And I'm like, okay.
That is hilarious.
And then I tried it. I was like, wow. He's like, did it work?
Did it
And I was
work?
like, yeah, actually it
Nice.
worked.
Which one was it?
RC.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
He's random.
I love it.
You know what? He literally ate like 4 bottles of lemon before he even realized I ate.
Probably shouldn't do that. Let's just
He's like, ah!
one drop at
I'm
a
like,
time.
yeah, that's kind of weird. So,
But hey,
We don't chug our lemon.
no,
We don't
don't chug the oils. So yeah, so for me it was fit in because we were trying to become more natural. We were thinking about the things we were putting on our bodies.
Right.
And then I knew I was already going to share about it. So then to make a business out of it, I was like,
No brainer.
no brainer.
Yeah.
So for me, it's turned into something. We have over 400 people on our team.
Awesome.
We have other moms who are starting their own businesses, and we are just cheering each other
That's
on.
And you're
Crazy.
killing it on Maui. You're
Yeah.
like one of the top ones on
Yeah,
Maui.
literally,
right
you
now,
have
right?
400 people, and like I know
Yeah.
that there are people like that Pat lady that are here. Pat.
Yeah, there's
McLean,
other
and
people.
other people that are super high up in it. And you know, to be honest with you, I didn't get the best results when I reached out to these people. I tried to get her to come on my show. She was like one of the big reps on Maui, and she literally was like, you need me to come there, like, and didn't even reply after that. And so
Well,
I
it's a good
saw,
thing because then we got Bianca.
Well,
and
yeah,
it was
and
just like
so-
meant to be.
and that's crazy because I saw you on Instagram. I believe that's where it was. It was Instagram, and I was like, she's so cute.
Yeah.
She's on Maui. Like, what? I was like, she's
Perfect.
like us. I was
She's
like,
the perfect
she's
fit.
like us.
she's dancing in her kitchen with the groceries.
Right? Like, yeah, she's one of us.
I'm
Yeah,
like, I think
she's
she's like us.
Yeah.
So essential oils and sex. We know that through history.
Let's get
I mean,
into it.
Sarah's got a little history.
Yep, I got some fun
We
facts.
did some fun facts on it.
Yeah, well, let's get into how many times married couples have sex on average a year. Can you guys give a guess?
Oh, a year?
In a year.
Oh my god. I'm trying to average it 4 times a week.
And then
times 4.
16 a month.
16 times 12. So
Math is hard.
Math is hard.
Yeah, 150 some odd something or other.
58 times.
58 times.
Yep, both.
So that's
That's not a lot.
That's like once a week.
Exactly.
That's
or
once
more.
a week.
Because everybody has, let's go back to
Stress,
anxiety,
yeah.
self-esteem issues. I mean, all of this plays into it. Let's see. 20s have sex 111 times per year, so it's more frequent. That's kind of interesting.
A little bit more.
A little bit more. Yep. Ooh, let's dip into some history facts. So ancient Egyptian writers and artists often created sensual images by referring to scents and fragrances in the context of sexual relationships. And the Song of Songs in the Bible refers to scents, perfumes, and I can't read that. Some oils as part of its sensual imagery. So there you go. And you said it. It's been around for forever, guys. So this isn't new stuff.
Yeah, so Jesus was using oils, and we always laugh like, the Virgin Mary immaculately conceived Jesus, and all she got was a couple essential oils, you know? It wasn't like a vacation or like a massage. Well, maybe she got that massage from the Frankenstein. Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Oh,
So sex and oils. What
oils.
oils should you avoid when you're having sex? Like motor oil?
Yeah, don't
use that.
Maybe Crisco oil might not be a good idea.
Don't use vegetable oil, guys.
Vegetable oil, baby oil might not be good.
Yeah, is baby oil? What's baby oil?
I've heard some people use Jerry curl oil.
Oh God, don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
There's a lot of different oils that you should probably avoid.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of natural oils that you shouldn't
use. Yeah, so you can use like a carrier oil, which is like coconut oil, avocado oil.
Avocado oil.
Yeah.
That's a big one because most people just automatically think like, okay, coconut oil.
Yeah.
Avocado. I was like, avocado.
Those you can use. Some I would be careful because if you're using it and using like condoms, it can actually break down the latex.
Oh,
so you want to be safe.
For all you girls that don't want to get pregnant.
Right.
Yeah.
This is important information.
But for like essential oils, I would just avoid like cinnamon, like spicy hot oils.
Ooh, that sounds like
down
that
there.
Would be
That would not.
That's like
be
the K
fun.
White commercial where they have the hot and the cold stuff, and you're supposed to mix it together.
Well, and like you never want to put an oil like in your
That's
eye.
actually gone very wrong before at my house.
Oh no!
With the hot spicy cinnamon stuff over at the when you go to the sex stores and they give you those little flavored things. It's like it's burning.
Oh no!
There's nothing they can make it stop.
Oh no! So which ones should we be using for our down there area?
Okay,
why?
I have some different. So different for like men and women, right?
Okay.
So we know men tend to have a higher libido than women. So there's oils you can use to help boost your libido, balance your hormones, support yourself.
That's what
all in that. Yeah. So like Progestins Plus is a serum you can use that takes some time, but it helps support the progesterone in your body to help balance hormones, all those kinds of things. Endoflex is the same kind of oil that you can use to balance hormones. It supports your endocrine system. So that is a really good one to have on hand. I actually use that one almost every day because it helps with that. It helps with my energy. It helps with my mood a ton because I think we know that our emotions and our moods and our hormones are so intertwined.
Yeah, that is
true. So intertwined when obviously with PMS and all that. So that's a good one. For women to get you in the mood, like an aphrodisiac is Lang Lang oil.
Ooh,
It's a really good one.
I don't have Lang Lang oil. I have
It's out
so
of stock
many.
right now.
Is it really? It's one of those really good ones.
They
No
use it
wonder
in
why.
Indonesia a lot.
Really?
Yes, Indonesia they use Lang Lang a lot for I think it actually use it for ceremonial when they get married and stuff like that.
Yes,
yeah.
and they did, and they've done that. It shows they've done that in history. They use Lang Lang because it helps calm you and imagine if you are a young bride and you know what's coming tonight and you've never done anything they would use that as a perfume to kind of get the woman calmed down.
Wow.
Oh, you know when wine doesn't work,
right?
Just do that.
Loosen her up a little bit.
Yeah, with a Lang Lang.
Get the Lang Lang.
Yeah.
I love the name.
Yeah.
I wonder what Lang Lang means.
It's a flower.
It's a flower.
Oh, it's a flower.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what
Just
it means,
like
but it's
the
a flower.
flower.
Yeah.
The flower for the flower.
Yep.
There you go.
Flower. Let's see. Okay, so for men, actually orange is a really good oil to use.
Okay.
Because it just helps with blood flow.
You put it on it, like,
Yeah,
can it
just
be like, hold on, baby, let me get the orange.
You're
out."
like
there you
9
go.
drops. 1, 2.
You
So
just
you can have some fun with these oils.
Yeah, like you can make like a massage oil out of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lady, you can follow, her name is Lucy Libido, and
Ooh.
she does all Young Living sex stuff.
And
She has a
Lucy
book.
Libido. We
Lucy
need
Libido. We
write
need to-
that down.
Okay.
She has
Because
a-
we're going to have to put that in our show notes
Yeah.
for sure.
She has a book. I mean, her Instagram has a ton of different recipes.
Yeah.
She has a class she teaches.
Oh,
It's
wow.
really, she decided this was really important to her that she wanted to teach on. And so that's where I've learned a lot is from her stuff.
So with the orange, you put it on their body or like specifically on their
You
penis?
can put it right on there.
Okay.
Put
But
it
just
right
put
on
it in
there,
like
right on
carrier oil, yeah.
Okay, so the carrier, so you have to put carrier oil, and you
Yeah.
put equal parts?
Yeah.
Or?
Well, I just do like a tablespoon or so of the carrier oil and then
Okay.
just 1 drop. Like
Okay.
with
Oh.
Young Living oils, you only need 1 drop anytime
That
you use
is
them.
where
Okay.
we are going wrong. I'm
Yeah.
using like 4,000
Oh,
drops.
it's
of
like,
oil.
it burns! It burns!
Yeah, you
it's not
don't need-
working! It's not working!
And a lot of the times we come from using oils you could buy like at Whole Foods or Amazon, so
Yeah.
we use a lot more because they're not as strong, they're not as potent,
Yeah.
they're not as pure, so you need more to get the effects you want. Where with Young Living, it is straight pure oil.
Right, and that's something that I specifically liked about Young Living when I found out about it was that they have their own farms,
Yeah.
that they actually farm these plants and
Yes.
extract the oils from them.
I like that.
And from what I had heard about a sister company, oil company to them, was that the person actually worked for them as an employee who took the idea and started doing it at home. But when it tested
Not as- yeah.
yeah, so you know, I mean, I
Know
think
where
it's
your
a
oils are coming
I think
from.
it's legit. Yeah,
Like
you know what I mean.
anything.
Just like
Yeah.
anything. I mean, if you're smoking marijuana, you want to know that
Know
you're
where it's
getting it
coming
from a good
from.
farmer. If
Yeah.
you're gonna use essential oils, you should probably
Yeah.
make sure you're getting good stuff, especially if you're putting it on your body.
Oh, God.
And
yeah.
I understand
Or
if you're
in your
diffusing.
body.
Too,
What
yeah.
about diffuse? I mean, can you diffuse cheaper oils?
Honestly,
would you?
I wouldn't because you're not gonna get. Yes, it smells good, but a huge part of essential oils is when you smell them, they have a therapeutic benefit.
Yeah.
It's actually the fastest way to get the oil in your body to have a response is through smelling it.
Okay.
Okay. I see.
So I honestly would say just don't even waste your money because you're gonna buy a $15 bottle of whatever lavender or $5 bottle of lavender at Whole Foods, but you're gonna use 20 drops to get the smell of
Yeah.
2
Right.
drops from your.
Right, that's true.
So you're not really
Saving
anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is good to know.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Do we got questions?
Oh, we do. We have some questions from
Okay,
some
okay.
moms. We put it on Facebook that we were going to be doing this, and we got
Ooh.
some feedback. So we're pretty excited. Thank you guys for
So
your
exciting.
questions.
Yes.
So we have Nancy K. How do I buy oil?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's, I think, a misconception too. Do I need to become a distributor? Can I go to a distributor? Can I go to your house and I can get oils from
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
or
yeah.
do I have to order it?
Yeah. So for me, I don't hold any oils on hand to sell just because it's easier for you to just order it and have it sent to your house than for me to have like this stockpile and try to guess what you need.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you don't have to be a distributor when you get a starter kit, which is 11 oils and a diffuser, which is actually on sale right now till
For how
Friday.
much?
It's 10% off
Okay.
right now, so it's usually $160 and it's like $140.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, but
But you're getting oils and a diffuser,
Diffuser.
too.
Oh, that's nice because the diffusers are really expensive as it is.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
So you get that, and then you get 24% off anything you want to get in the future. And so it's for you to have your own membership. It's like a Costco membership. Now you do have the ability to refer friends and get a $50 check anytime you refer a friend, but you never. Ever have to.
That's good
Okay.
to know.
Yeah, that's
really
good to know,
Because
because
it can be a
sometimes-
little confusing too.
And people
like,
get
you know,
like, oh God, what am I signing on for? And
Right.
it's like nothing. You're literally signing on for a Costco
And it's
membership.
not for everybody, but
Yeah.
for those moms out there that are thinking about starting a business, this is a product that you're really not going to have to try to sell. Like, I think if
No,
anybody
it
uses
sells
the
itself,
product,
yeah.
they're
know.
like, oh my God, I love this.
Yeah.
And so they're totally into buying it. So it's not something difficult to do.
Yeah.
But if you're not comfortable with doing it, you don't have to force yourself to do
No.
it. listen to yourselves, mothers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
that's what I was going to say.
So we have a next question from Carrie. What is your favorite oil for sex, and where's the first application spot? Ooh, that's good.
Like, where should you first put it?
Yeah, where should you first put it for sexy time?
Okay, so if it's for you, the inner thighs is a good place to start when you're putting either Lang Lang. There's also an oil called Sensation. But if you're like, ooh, I don't know how to do all this with the carrier oil and the essential oil, there's actually Young Living makes a Sensation massage oil. So you can literally just take a pump of that. That's all you need. Inner thighs. You're good to go.
Okay.
So that makes it really easy.
So those two essential oils are definitely key.
Yeah. Lang Lang Sensation.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good one.
Can you eventually put it up there, or is it specifically
you don't want
do
to.
you want to put any oils up there, or no?
I wouldn't.
Just in your legs?
Just like on your inner thighs or like above your bits, below your belly button there, like that little triangle. But you don't want to put, like, you'd never want to put an oil in your eye or in your ear, up your nose. You don't want to put it up your
vagina.
Your
don't
bits.
put it up your vagina.
Yeah,
guys.
no,
Don't do that.
not in the heat of the moment. Like
No, right? You might be like, oh, this is so good. Oh wait.
Yeah,
oh,
no.
Not a good idea.
a couple glasses of wine, and your husband's got a great idea. And
I
you're
know.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Don't put it up your vagina, guys. So this is from Jackie. Do I need to wipe the oils off after sex? Oh.
No, because they're gonna absorb into your body, so you're fine.
Okay.
So it's not like a typical lubrication thing.
Yeah.
Okay, from Kaylee. What container would you suggest I use when making my sex oil combo?
So anything glass, you want to use a glass container. So like you can even use, if you want to make like a massage oil, you could use like a little mason jar with like your coconut oil, your oils, all of that, and just kind of mix it up beforehand. But honestly, the easiest thing to do is just make a roller bottle.
Okay.
Just make a roller bottle, roll it on your inner thighs. It's always ready to go, and you're done.
Yeah, and then we talked about this when we went to your last event, which she's doing more events this summer.
Yeah.
If you're on Maui, you totally need to check it out. If you're not on Maui and you're thinking of coming to Maui, you should book around this chick's event right here.
Seriously.
But you talked about you go online and you buy all of your little accessories like on Amazon.
Yeah,
like
I just get them on Amazon. And so like say you were to enroll, it's really important who you enroll with, because they're going to be in charge now of like educating you, following up with you. So if you're like, oh, I'm just going to sign up with Susie down the road, she doesn't have anything, she never teaches or anything, you're going to be left out on your own. And so for us, we have a education group where we tell you exactly where we get our stuff on Amazon with the links, what books we've read. We do 4 to 5 classes a month in our group, talking about different topics, talking about and then we do a range of things. So it's really important that you are in charge of that part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really important. I love that.
Yep.
All
All right, on to the next question, which kind of goes into our last one. Is there a safe, clean way to store the oils you use for sex? Which we kind of just went over.
Glass.
Glass. Don't use plastic.
Nikki J, glass.
Yeah.
Okay, this is from Jen. Are oils safe for allergy-prone people? That's a good question,
You know, some
Jen.
people have like latex allergies and stuff like that. I mean, have you ever noticed anyone get allergic to essential oils?
I actually, okay, from what I read and understood is that it's actually impossible to be allergic to a pure essential oil. Now, that doesn't mean you might not have a reaction to something, but you won't be allergic to it, because when they distill it, the way it's distilled, it takes out that protein or something. I don't know all the words to it, but that will, and I can find the article and have you link it so people can do more research. Yeah. But, I mean, you might have a reaction, and a lot of times if someone has a reaction to an oil, it's because their body is detoxing. Their body is detoxing from the chemicals and the toxins inside, and your body doesn't know what to do with this natural thing. That's what happens, why like you might get a reaction to natural deodorant, is because it's pulling the toxins out through your armpits, through your lymph nodes there, things like that. Yeah. So our first instinct is always to be like, oh, I'm allergic. Well, it's like, well, you might just be, yes, you're having if you ever have a reaction, stop using what you're using. Right. Don't continue using it. But also really think, am I having a reaction? What are the other factors going on? Yeah.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
Yep, so for you people with allergies, now you know, and you can also do more homework, and we're going to try to put some links up on the website and show notes and try to give you guys some further places that you can do some more homework.
Yeah, definitely. So this is from Sherry. Can you use too much oil for sex?
I mean, I guess.
Well, I mean, you did just say like 1 drop.
Yeah, 1 drop.
I mean, if
one
I
or two,
use
but
5
it's
or 10,
you're gonna be fine.
I'm still gonna be okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Your vagina's not gonna fall off.
No.
Or anything.
And
That's
like
good.
I said, don't use like a hot oil because like 1 drop of cinnamon and it'll like your skin will have a reaction.
Yeah, right.
It's a hot oil, so you can't. I mean, yes, if you take a whole take the cap off and pour it all over your body, that's a bit excessive.
Might
but
not be a good idea.
like, say you're putting 1-2 drops in your hand and 3 or 4 come out, you're gonna be okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Wow.
Interesting.
I love that.
I have some questions. It's not really about sex, but I guess kind of like reproductive. Like, what kind of oils? Because I know you've talked about it on the radio show. We've had her a couple times, right?
Yeah.
You've talked about that there is oils to like help you with like your period and your hormones and all of that kind of stuff for like women health. So
yeah, that's
which
important
ones are your
too.
like
I
favorite
agree.
ones to use?
So my favorite ones to use to support my hormones is definitely Endoflex.
Okay.
That's just for like daily hormonal support, and I just put a roller top on it and roll it right here every day. For like cramps and things like that, I use, and for like my cycle, I use an oil called Dragon Time.
Okay.
Oh,
Dragon Time.
That's
Yeah,
one.
sure is
I think
Dragon
I
Time.
saw that one at your last thing.
Yeah.
I gotta change my order.
Yeah, and it has helped like my cramps. It helps with like the duration of my period, just all the things that come along with that. So those are my 2 favorites.
I'm gonna have to get that for my daughter too, because I have an almost 19-year-old daughter, and her cycle is starting to get worse the older that she gets.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't, like, she couldn't even function yesterday.
Oh
so
no.
that might be a good option,
Yeah.
especially for young adults in the house too, because you know their periods are changing.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, and I would just say make sure you're taking care of your gut. Your gut health is so important for like every function of your body.
Yeah.
Is there a good oil for gut health?
I don't know if there's an oil for gut health, but like take a probiotic.
Okay.
I
you
mean,
know.
I've seen you on your lives do the vinegar drink. It's
Apple
like
cider vinegar.
apple cider vinegar
yeah.
with essential oils and something else.
Yeah, so it's
Oh.
those buy drinks.
Yep.
So you use like maybe a third of that, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a drop of like lemon or jade lemon, whatever flavor you want. Fill the rest with ice and water, and it is so good. It's so good.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
that's a
try
big one.
that.
Everyone's doing the vinegar thing. It's like really good for
It's
your
really
body.
good. I actually take apple cider vinegar baths with my daughter a lot. Actually,
Really?
Yes,
I
yes.
have never done
Well,
that.
we were fighting with, and this goes right with yeast infections.
Oh.
My daughter, because we go to the beach, she's in her bathing suit for a long time. So we actually take apple cider vinegar baths. And we put a little bit of lavender essential oils, and it's definitely made a difference. Like
That's
she was
awesome.
having a lot.
Poor thing.
Yeah, you also
Probiotic for her
And
too.
yogurt. We
Yeah.
started, which you
Right.
told me about the yogurt.
Yeah.
So the yogurt, apple cider vinegar, and then the lavender.
and no bubble baths.
And no bubble
Yeah.
baths.
Yeah, no bubble baths for little girls. It's not a good idea.
Cypress oil is really good for that as well.
Oh,
You can
really?
use that,
Cypress.
yeah, and just rub it on her tummy.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good to help with supporting that as well.
Oh, wow, that's good. That's
But
good. I'm
a
gonna have to
huge
get
thing,
one.
is, and I've even gotten the boys just chewable probiotics that they can take, and that helps a ton, which is balancing all that,
All that stuff.
But
Yeah.
Wow.
Good
Well, you know what?
information,
This is great
Bianca.
information. Now, one of the last things I want to leave like our viewers with is I want you to give some advice like to a mom who maybe wants to walk into this business in particular.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for a mom starting out, like where you were?
Yeah.
Because I mean, this girl, she's killing it.
She
you
really
guys.
is.
You know, and it just took like a couple steps. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I think the first thing is to just believe that you can. Like, believe that you can do this. Like, I dropped out of college twice. Like, I never finished school. Like,
That's all of us, guys.
yeah, I just, but I just believe in myself, and I'm
Be your own cheerleader.
Yeah, be your own cheerleader.
Yeah.
Don't ask anybody's permission, like, to live out your dream. No one gets to tell you how big your dreams get to be, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's really important, and surround yourself with women who are going to cheer you on and aren't going to push you down.
Absolutely.
And then just keep going, because it's not easy, but it's
Yeah.
worth it. And
Yes.
have a why big enough that when you are up at 1 a.m. folding laundry because you worked all day, I'm doing this because I have this goal in mind for my family, not just for
Exactly.
me.
Yeah.
So,
can you let everybody know where they can find you on Facebook and on Instagram and your website, all that information?
Yeah, so Instagram is just at Bianca Bishop. Same Facebook. Those are my two main. I teach a lot of classes on Instagram Lives. Social media is where I do most of my business. Just because it's easier to connect with women. I feel
especially being
that
a stay-at-home mom.
Being a stay-at-home mom. So you can find me that way. That's it. That's where I'm at.
And like I said, if keep in touch, get a hold of her. She's doing some events this summer. There's a local trampoline place here on Maui, and she likes to rent it out. You bring your kids, let them chill, and you learn about essential oils. I mean, who wouldn't want to sign up for that?
We need to have you back for just like a kids one too. Like just going over kids oils. I think that would be really fun. Good
Absolutely.
One. So stay
and
tuned
cooking
for
with
those.
oils too.
Yeah.
Cooking with oils is going to be another one.
So you'll be seeing some Bianca in the future.
Yep, so go ahead and check out our website again. You can find all this information there. And don't forget, don't lose your sanity.
No, and fake it till you make it, guys.
That's right. And till then, we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
For more information, check out straightoutofmotherhood.com. And for more information on how you can be a guest, send an email to straightoutofmotherhood.com.